Hey, what's up everyone? Danny Lightning back with another CSR2 video. So we're doing the 2020 Halloween event. I'm just going to record this entire thing. Alright, I'm going to show you which cars I lock in and all that good stuff. So let's go do this thing, alright? Here is race number 1. And we gotta go race. So it looks like the first time I don't actually have to lock in a car. So let's see what happens here. It just simply says go race. I haven't locked in anything yet. So the first 3 races must give you a car to use. Yep, they make you use the brand new Koenigsegg. Alright, let's go ahead and do it. I don't know why it's got all this weird stuff. I don't like it. I have no idea how to drive this thing yet, so look at all that wheel spin. Alright, there we go. There we go. So, we need to get a little sound going here. Hold on a second, guys. Alright. Let's go ahead and collect that. Let's go ahead and do race number 2. I'm pretty sure race number 2 is going to use this car as well. We will find it. Yep, same car. Hopefully the volume's good, but yep, we got the first couple of races. More than likely this is a car that doesn't have any parts in it or anything like that. Alright, so we got 100 tokens, 100 tokens. Now when you complete this event completely, I guess you're actually going to win this car, or you can buy this car in the shop for 1,000 tokens. I'm not sure exactly how many tokens we're going to have after the event is finished, but we will find out. We will find out, okay? Now it looks like you should probably let go of the gas on number 2 to drive this car, which I am doing incorrectly, it appears. I'm letting go of the gas on number 1, and I'm getting some really lousy starts. Alright, so this time we should have to lock in a car this time. So let's go back to the map and go back to the event, and then we're going to lock something in and go do some races. Alright, so for lock-in number 1, I think I'm going to go ahead and use the old trusty Porsche Boxster. Alright, I think I'm just going to use the Boxster. My Boxster has always been an amazing car. I remember how to drive it. It's just a great all-around car. It's got 1300 Evo. And yeah, let's go ahead and lock this guy in. Alright, let's go ahead and lock in this Boxster. I love this little car. So we're going to make it all the way through this race. No problem. We're going to blow through these things like it's nothing. But yeah, I'm just going to broadcast this entire thing. I wish they didn't put these effects on here. I don't like these effects at all. So if you have a highly upgraded Boxster, alright, more than likely this is going to be pretty easy, but yeah, if you have an upgraded Boxster, that's definitely a good one to select. The Boxster has always been an amazing car, and I think this event's actually going to be pretty easy till maybe the last lock-in might be a little bit rough. I'm not sure, but there's a total of 60 races on here, so this is probably going to be a pretty long video, unfortunately. I might actually skip some of the races, to tell you the truth. The first couple of lock-ins, alright, the first couple of lock-ins go pretty quickly, it looks like. So what we might do is, once we get through the first several lock-ins and there's a whole bunch of races in the middle, that's when I might pause it and then stop recording later, because I want to keep this video half an hour or less. I really don't want this to be an hour-long video. You know what I'm saying? So we're just going to blow through this until the next lock-in. I think we have like one more race, maybe 2 more till the next lock-in hits. Alright, here we go. Yeah, now that I think about it, it's probably not a great idea to do all 60 races. Alright, so far this is very, very easy. We're blowing through this, no problem. We're going to get a whole bunch of extra prizes and stuff, which is great. I really wish you could turn off these special Halloween effects. That is just a really annoying filter in my opinion. Very, very annoying. It looks like some sort of old-timey film slash piece of junk. That's all I can say. I'd much rather just see the normal game colors would be way better. Alright, so we got 200 tokens for that, or I should say tickets. Race number 8's coming up. Race number 8. Alright. Let's go. Alright. So far, so good. We're blowing through these races like it's nothing. These guys don't even stand a chance. I'm pretty sure this car is maxed out if I remember correctly, so I am running a maxed car, okay? And it looks like I'm going to need to buy some more gas in just a minute here. Alright, we got a couple parts for Porsche. I really didn't need Porsche parts, but that's alright. Number 9, race number 9. So I imagine the next race is probably going to have a new lock-in. So yep, we got to lock in. Nope, not yet. This is the last race, and then we lock in number 2, I guess. Or is it? I don't know what's going on here. Alright, guy, whatever you got to say, I don't really care. Let's finish this race and lock in the next car. Alright? I got to beat 109 miles per hour on the speed trap. That should be really easy to do for most cars. Alright, no problem. We got it. Alright, so 109 miles per hour on the speed trap. You guys might want to remember that. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and pause this. I'm going to buy some new gas, and then we're going to lock in some stuff. Alright, so we got Christian Van Koenigsegg on the screen telling us a few things. Alright, we're going to find lock-in number 2. Which car do we want for number 2? I think I am going to go ahead and choose probably this Porsche Cayman, because that's one of the fastest cars. Yep, let's go ahead and choose that guy. We're going to choose this. This is a very, very good, very, very fast car. Alright, so let's go ahead and lock this one in. I say lock in your best cars. Now, I really don't remember how to drive this car, so I might actually need to look that up here in a minute. I remember this car has a really weird shift pattern. But for this race, we're just going to go ahead and drive it as is. Then I'll pause it, and then I'm going to figure out how that car is supposed to be shifted, since I can't remember. Alright, so that was really, really easy. We made it through there, no problem. Alright, let me go ahead and pause this real quick. Okay, so maybe the shift pattern's actually not that weird on this one. I could have swore it was unless I looked up the wrong car, but it looks like it's just an early shift in the second and nitrous on third gear. So let's do that. 3, 2, 1, go. Second. Third and nitrous. Alright, that should work. That should work. We blew that guy away. He was like left back in the dust, wasn't he? He was way back there, way back there. Alright, let's go do the next couple of races. I wish it didn't make you go to the map after every race, because that's a big old waste of time. Luckily, this phone loads pretty quickly, so it's not a huge waste of time, but yep. Let's go ahead and race this guy here. Oh, I messed it up. But I think what we're going to do is we're going to broadcast everything all the way up until lock-in number 5. And once lock-in number 5 hits, that's when we're going to pause it. And then I'm going to skip to the last couple of races. So we'll see how long that takes. I'm not really sure. But that's the plan at least. I'll probably just show you like the speed traps and sprint races and stuff like that for lock-in number 5. And again, I messed up my shift pattern, but that's okay. At this point, my car is fast enough that it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter if I mess up right now. Alright, now we got 300 more tickets. I wonder how many tickets we're going to end up with. So I looked around inside the event shop to see what was in there, and there's some stuff in there that might interest a lot of people. There were some packages where you got some keys and some parts and all kinds of stuff. So once you blow through this event and you win your car, make sure you check out that event shop and spend these tokens before the event ends, or they will disappear forever. Remember, the last two lock-ins do require some cars that aren't necessarily that easy to get, but if you click on those, there should be some way for you to get those cars. All right, so I didn't actually look. I don't know if it's gold or keys or what, but you should be able to get those cars somehow. So make sure you check that out, everybody. All right, here we go. We got to beat 126 miles per hour on a speed trap there. No problem. We did it, no problem. So the second speed trap was 126. So we're already about a quarter of the way through this event. And so far, so good. It's probably not going to get hard until you get into the last set of lock-ins. That's probably when things might get a little bit rough. Alright, here we go. Got it. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. Alright, cool. Here comes race number 16. Race number 16. We're only at 11 minutes into this video, and we're on race number 16. So that's pretty decent, I guess. We're getting through it pretty quickly. That's definitely a good thing. But yeah, for some reason, I thought this car had a much more complicated shift pattern. Alright, 20 silver keys. I love the silver keys. That's one thing cool about this event, is it is giving away a bunch of silvers, which is really nice. 3, 2, 1, go. Second. Third in nitrous. Fourth. Fifth. And pretty soon we should be locking in the third car. I'm not sure what I'm going to pick yet, but we should be locking in the third car pretty much any minute now. 30 silver keys. That's awesome. Alright, we're coming up on race number 18. It made me go back to the map for some reason. Alright, here comes lock-in number 3. Now, which car would I like to select for number 3? We got the LBNSX. That looks tempting. The only thing with the LBNSX is it's not very good if there's a sprint race. You know what? I'm going to pick the Aim Again NSX. To tell you the truth, I'm going to go ahead and pick the NSX Aim Again GT. Why not? That'll work. I really like that car, and I remember how to drive it, so let's go ahead and choose that guy. So you do got to remember, there are going to be some speed traps and some sprint races, and those may or may not cater to your car's dyno time. There's two ways that's going to happen. Either there's a set time, no matter which car you choose, or it could adjust those to your car's dyno. And I'm not sure which one that is. There's no way of knowing unless somebody else with a different car, we could compare times, which unfortunately I can't do for this video. So I'm not really sure about that. Alright, here we go. Now, if it does cater to your car's dyno time, it really wouldn't matter which car you used as long as you had enough parts in the car. That's the main thing. You want to make sure you're using highly upgraded cars, or it's probably not going to let you win. More than likely, you need to have some good upgrades in your cars. Here we go. I think we won this race, right? Did we win? I'm pretty sure we did. So far, this is crazy easy. Crazy easy so far, alright? Alright, we got an NSX part. I think all of my NSXs are currently maxed out, so that's really not going to do me much good. But that's okay. Here comes the next race. Alright, let's get this guy. And I hit nitrous on the wrong gear. That's alright though. It's early in the morning. You know, I get up at like 5:30 in the morning. I don't feel like I got enough sleep. Right now it's around 7 in the morning. Alright, 400 tokens. Cool, cool. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how many tokens we get. When this video's over, we'll go into the event shop and we'll try and buy a few things with these tokens. Alright, I need to do 125. So we got a speed trap of 125 miles per hour. No problem. We just hit well over 200 with this car. Again, more than likely, you're going to see a speed trap that's around the same, but it is possible that it could cater to your car and change, alright? Those of you in the comments using different cars, if you notice the speed traps and stuff are different than what you're seeing on my screen, please comment and let us know so the other viewers know whether or not they're going to see the same times as me. Hopefully that makes sense. Alright, so now we got one where we got to race all 3 cars on one race. I kind of hate these because they take up a little bit of extra time. Alright, I messed up my shift on that one, but that's okay. That guy beat us, but that really doesn't matter. Don't get scared if you do one of these relay races and somebody beats your car, because you got 2 more cars that are probably going to blow the enemies away. Alright, I'm not worried about that at all. Cool, my car lost, no big deal. Alright, I just took a tier 2 car up against a tier 4 car, so yeah, it definitely lost. Right now, I got a tier 3 car that's going up against a tier 4 car, so should not be a big deal. Alright, we're going to beat this guy by a lot. No problem, no problem. We got it. We got it. Okay, let's go do the next race. Time for the next race, guys. Next one, next one. And look, we're up against a tier 1 car. I don't know why they would make that so easy, but here we go. Look, he's even been held back. He's not even going to start by the time we cross the finish line. That was kind of ridiculous, but here we go. We got it. No problem. No problem. Alright, so I'm pretty sure we're going to be locking in another car here in just a minute. I think the next lock-in should be coming up really, really quick here. Alright, we got about... Actually, we got what it looks like maybe 5 more races until the next lock-in. Alright, so we're at 17 minutes into the video. 3, 2, 1, go. Here we got a 0 to 60 time. And I don't know exactly, let's see. That guy did not finish, so I didn't get to see how fast you needed to hit the 0 to 60. Alright, 500 tokens. Here comes race number 23. Race number 23, 23. 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, I totally messed that one up, but that's okay. Sometimes it gets a little confusing when there's so many cars and you have to remember how each one shifts. That gets a little crazy in my opinion. Alright, there we go. Here comes race number 24. Alright, number 24. We're almost halfway through so far. 3, 2, 1, go. Second, third, fourth, fifth, and nitrous. Alright, we got it. So far, there's no challenge. If you've got highly upgraded cars, I think you're going to blow through this like it's nothing. So far, they're making it very easy. Alright, I got a couple of Honda parts. Honda parts are actually really rare, so that's always a nice thing to get some Honda parts. The game doesn't tend to give out very many Honda parts. Alright, so we got our Porsche. 3, 2, 1, go. Second. Third and nitrous. Fourth. We got the 5th gear and the 6th. Alright, cool. We are coming along quite nicely. Let's go do race number 26. And we should be locking in a new car any minute now. Couple more races and we got a new lock-in. Alright, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Second. Third and nitrous. Now, I'm not sure exactly at what RPM you want to shift into second gear with this car. I actually can't remember, but it doesn't really matter. Good enough, good enough. It's not like we're having a hard time getting through this, so even if we're not shifting at the exact correct RPM in the second, we are doing just fine. Alright, 3, 2, 1, go. Second, third, fourth, fifth, and nitrous. Alright, cool. Another easy race. Easy race. I really hope all of you guys at home are able to get through this event. Hopefully you guys have some cars that are upgraded enough to make it. The only people I think that are going to struggle are people who are newer to the game. But anybody who's been playing for a while should have no problem making it all the way through these events. At least I hope. I could be wrong, but we'll see what happens. Alright, here comes lock-in number 4. I thought there was 5 lock-ins. Hold on a second. Okay, so there's only 4 lock-ins. There's not 5, there's only 4. I'm going to select the C10 Tiffany because that's the one that I own and that's the one that's upgraded the most. So we're going to go ahead and run a couple races with this, and then I'm going to pause it for a while until we get towards the end. Alright, that way you guys aren't sitting there watching me just run a whole bunch of races for no reason. I will unpause it for any speed traps or sprint races, just so you guys can see those times, okay? 3, 2, 1, go. Second, third, fourth, fifth, and nitrous. Alright, here we go. We got it. So after this race, I probably will pause it for just a minute. And I'm probably going to be driving the C10 Tiffany on this one. Now I got to remember how to drive this car. 3, 2, 1. Alright, that one's real straightforward. I guess I let go of the gas at the wrong time, but that's alright. Alright, cool. Let me go ahead and pause this, guys. I'm going to go ahead and pause this, and I will be back for the last couple of races, plus every speed trap and or sprint race that I hit. Okay, so we do have a 0 to 100 race right now. Alright, and I won no problem. Let's see, the opponent did not finish again, so unfortunately I don't know how fast the opponent made it to 0 through 100, but I did it in 1.3 seconds, and that was fast enough. Alright, now we have a speed trap that has 157 miles per hour. Now remember, if you get stuck on a sprint race or if you get stuck on a speed trap, you might need to retune your car for that specific type of race. I do have a tuning playlist which should explain both of those things as far as how to tune for them. Alright, so let's go ahead and pause this again. Alright, so we had another speed trap. I almost forgot to unpause it, so I unpaused it halfway through the race. But we had to beat 149 miles per hour on the second speed trap, okay? So the second speed trap on lock-in 4 was 149 miles per hour for me. You may or may not see the same numbers. Alright, so in the next speed trap, you have to beat 162 miles per hour. Remember, speed traps are generally quarter-mile races, okay? They're not usually half miles, they're more like a quarter mile. So tune your quarter-mile time to try and beat whatever time you have to beat on the speed trap. Generally, that's the easiest way to get through it if you get stuck, is to tune for quarter-mile top speed, okay? Okay, so there's 2 races left, number 59 and 60, and this one says it's extreme, so that's got me a little bit worried. So we got this Porsche Boxster. 3, 2, 1, go. Are we gonna win? I sure hope so. I sure hope so. And we got it. It was not exactly easy, but that was the first race where it was actually pretty close. Alright, I ran a 9.609 and he ran a 9.684. So that was crazy close, but that's the first race I've seen so far that was not unbelievably easy. Alright, so we got one more race to go, and then we're going to collect the car, and then we're going to go into the Halloween shop and spend our tokens and see how many tokens we actually ended up with after completing the entire event. Now this one's going to use all 4 cars. Alright, this one's going to use all 4 cars, which is a little bit of a pain. That usually uses double the gas and takes 4 times as long. So anyways, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. And we want to make sure to drive these cars the best we can on the last race. Alright, so the first car beat us. No big deal. I'm not worried at all. So next we got a tier 3 car up against a tier 4 car. I think that's a tier 4 car. That looks like one of those Jaguars. Yep. Alright, here we go. And I'm being held. 3, 2, 1, go. Second. Third in nitrous. We got 4th gear. We got 5th gear. And we beat that car, no problem. Alright, we blew right past them. So far, we are doing well. Next race. Alright, so this is it. This is the very last one, guys. Then we're going to complete the event. So far, this has been very easy for me. And I think I messed that one up a little bit, but that's alright. If I have to redo the race, I have to redo it, but I think we'll still win. Alright, the Tiffany is being put up against a tier 2 car, so I'm pretty sure that means the Tiffany is going to destroy Summer C4. Or maybe that's just a C4. I'm not sure if that's a regular C4 or Summer C4, but either way, we are going to blow by this thing like it never even existed. Alright, see you later, dude. So I'm pretty sure we just won that series of races right there, and that should be it. Alright. I was 3 seconds faster than the opponent. Almost 4 seconds, it looks like. Alright, let's see what happens. We're going to go ahead and hit next, and that should have been the very last race. Now we should collect a really cool car. And let's see what happens here. Alright, cool. We just got delivered. This car has just been delivered into my driveway. It's pulling in the driveway right now, guys. This may not actually be a driveway, but you guys get the idea. Now, I'm pretty sure I should have this car on my other account, so I think I'll be able to show you guys how to drive this. So, as long as I have this on my other account, I'll actually have to go in there and double check. But I should be making a video on how to drive this one here in a few days. And we'll get to see how fast it is and all of that good stuff. As long as I have it on my other account. Pretty amazing looking car, honestly. Alright, so let's go ahead and pause this and go into the event shop. So right here on the map we have something called the event hub. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that. And let's go into the event shop. Alright. We're going to go into the event shop. It looks like I have 16,000 trophies. Okay. I have 16,000 trophies, or tokens, I should say. That's a lot of tokens. So look, these are the things you can buy, okay? These are the things you can buy with the tokens. And I guess now that I've earned the car was in here, but it's disappeared now that I've got it. So it's not going to let you buy a second car. But basically, these are my choices. I can get the keys for 9,000 tokens. For 8,000, I can get some, some stuff for the Elite Customs. For 2,000, I can get some gold and some game cash and stuff like that. Now, I don't know if these offers are going to change. It looks like there's 6 days left on this. More than likely, these offers are going to stay the same. But I have a total of 16,000. And I'm not really sure what I want to buy at the moment. I'm going to have to think about that a little while. Alright, I'm going to have to think about that for a bit before I make my purchases. But, alright, we just finished the entire event. all's good to go. And you know what? You'll make 16,000 tokens if you can beat all of these races, and you will get the car. Alright, so I think that wraps this video up, and I will catch you guys later. See ya.